Isn't it frustrating whenever you try to smash again and again and again, and then it doesn't kill, but when you do a lifting shot, then suddenly BAM! You're gone. Yeah, that feels horrible, doesn't it? So that's why in this video, I'm going to be talking about a few different effective ways that you can increase the effectiveness of your smashing technique. Hi, my name is Gerald, I'm from BG Badminton, and we're going to have Wayne and Josiah. They'll be helping me to do this badminton video today. By the way, if you're shopping for badminton goods online, use code BGB at Badminton Bay to receive 5% off, and it helps the channel out. Thank you so much. So let's dive straight into the video. Tip number 1 is to smash a lot more. So what do I mean by that? Because the natural tip that people would advise you is that if you're not very good at smashing, don't smash more. Practice something else. Maybe combine it with your slicing drop shot, lob a little bit, drop shot a little bit more. Yes, that is true if you're trying to win the game, but when you're practicing and you want to improve your smash, you need to smash a lot more. And why do I say that? Because when you smash more, you naturally become a lot more effective in that motion and therefore efficient in generating more power. That's first. Secondly, when you smash a lot more, you start to improve on your accuracy. You start to notice areas that people are weak in so you can exploit their weaknesses. So there's a lot of benefits to smashing a lot more. So tip number 1, smash a lot more. So tip number 2 is to increase your range of motion. So how we can do that is first, have a little bigger swing so that you can generate more power from a bigger rotation. That's first. Secondly, you can hold a little bit lower in your grip, and that basically increases your range and therefore generates more power. But do bear in mind though, because when you increase your range of motion, it does make your smashing a little bit more obvious sometimes. And that kind of coincides with point number 3, which is to use different smashing techniques. So in badminton game, there are different kinds of smashing techniques, and each of them has their own pros and cons, and you need to understand when is the best situation to use each type of smashing technique. And if you haven't learned like the different smashing techniques, I've made a video over here, so do check it out. So very quickly, the full smash is really to generate power to overwhelm the opponent, usually used in doubles. The flick smash is most often used in singles because it's very deceptive, it's hard to see. And at the same time, it allows you to follow up a lot more quickly. And the third is the half smash, and the half smash basically allows you to kind of set up so you do not use your entire body weight when smashing. So that's a half smash. And now let's move on to tip number 4. So tip number 4 is to be less readable. So this is kind of hard to explain to a beginner, but basically what you want to achieve is that when you're at the baseline, you're trying to swing, right? You want to make sure that your movement or your general posture is very similar. Whether you're hitting to the left, to the right, you're lobbing, you're doing a drop shot, you're doing smashing, your motion is very similar most of the way. So I kind of don't have the time to kind of go through everything in detail, but get this idea. When it's hard for your opponent to see whether you're going to smash left or right, naturally your smashing is going to be a lot more effective. So some of the ways that people have made their smashing very obvious is that when you are 100% focused on smashing the left side, you turn your entire body to focus and smash only on the left side, and it's very obvious. So that's why you need to try to make your shots less predictable, and that will make your smashing a lot more effective. And tip number 5 is to aim for the weak spots. So what do I mean by that is that every player has certain habits and things that they do on a regular basis. For example, some people are just very weak in the forehand, they are not able to cross, they can only defend straight, they cannot hit high. So when you know that this particular player has this weak spot, exploit it. People are not going to be able to change within a game very easily. So keep, hammering on the weak spots. Of course, try to have some variation and then hammer on the weak spot, and that's how you score point. And part of being unreadable is to get you to hit the subscribe button without pressurizing you too. Not to mention, every single player has a natural weakness. So one example is this armpit shot. So if you're a right-hander, right, and if you're a left-hander and you're holding the racket, naturally it's going to be a lot harder to defend from this left armpit area. So that is a natural weak spot. Exploit that. And do observe other natural weak spots that players around you have and exploit it. So with that said, I hope you found this video helpful. Do check out my other tutorials over here and here, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Oh, wait. And part of being unreadable is to get you to hit the subscribe button midway throughout a video. Nah. Let's think of a better line.
Sorry.
The next one.
Body recording.
Yes. No, it's audio. We gotta keep it facing here. Keep it pointing here. The top part.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Because we can't see the net.
Oh, okay. It's okay, cannot see
Change
cannot
it
see
around.
over there.
You can see the movement of the net now.
Oh, is
You
it?
can see the corner of the net.
Okay.
Yeah, wait.
By the way, if you found the video helpful so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button because it helps this channel out. Thank you.